college has a wonderful, rich history, has made a difference to a lot of people over time, but times have changed and how we support people needs to change along with that. The college remaining as a residential college was not viable, and we'd look to repurpose.
The foundation, which might not have that physical environment anymore, can nevertheless create that community, and it can create that community by promoting cohesion, promoting connection between those students, by enabling the foundation grants and scholarships to be prestigious. What students need is money to provide to enable their own support so that they can choose the best ways to support themselves. And I think having made the decision to provide scholarships, I think is absolutely terrific.
One of the main things that'll set us apart is simply the financial quantum, which is quite significant. It's $18,000 per year for 3 years. And in addition to that, the scholarships come with a really significant and well-defined philosophy, which is about social impact. And so our idea is that we will attract applicants from many different backgrounds who will be able to, in their application, explain to us how their ideas and how they work not just creates knowledge for its own sake, but how ultimately that knowledge will create social impact. In order to be eligible, the applicant has to already have a scholarship that provides them with their fees and with their living stipend. So these scholarships are designed to be top-ups to their primary award. They have to be studying full-time in the PhD program in a publicly funded institution, university in South Australia.
And the strength of the college has been the alumni, so we still want to try and retain that collegiality that was such an important part of having a residential college.
This was set up to be a community or community building. From day one, as you enter the college, you're part of this, and everything is, very welcoming.
I think what's really important is the opportunity to be in a place that gives you the scale to have intimacy and relationships.
My Kelsey experience definitely opens my horizon, my eyes to a much bigger world.
Being in a new country without knowing anyone, it takes a toll on your mental health sometimes. You wonder, will I make friends? Will I be accepted? But I feel that this was a great landing spot for me because of the kind of community that was established here.
It's an incredibly unique opportunity to have met people and to build such amazing bonds that I think a lot of people would envy.
Because we had all these robust kind of intellectual conversations, you developed the ability to, really put forward your point of view in a nice way, but to make it known. Especially being a woman in that period in my field, that was never going to be an easy thing to do.
I'd say that I have a lot more empathy as a result of being at Kathleen Lumley College, just because of the exposure to such diverse sets of people. You are very immediately called on to understand your own cultural background, your own potential biases and issues, and how you might need to navigate those as you're dealing with someone completely different.
It was probably the best part of my life. I mean, if I was to go back into maybe a time machine, this is what I would probably want to relive.
They get to meet other Kathleen Lumley scholars, they encourage other people to apply, and we will look to build that over time through events and functions where people can come together, celebrate people's achievements and studies, and hear from our scholars and the impact they are making through their studies.
Our hope is that the Kathleen Lumley Foundation Scholarship Program will provide our scholars with an opportunity to set themselves apart from other scholars. It will indicate to employers that they've been involved in this important initiative, which ultimately is contributing to the state, but also more broadly. So this is something that We hope that our scholars will be very proud to have on their curriculum vitae and something which will make them quite distinct.
The recipients of the scholarships do have the opportunity first to meet the council and secondly to meet each other. And I think that would be a wonderful way to do a full circle of these relationships that were formed within the Kathleen Lumley College, but we can form them outside the Kathleen Lumley College in the foundation. And I think that would be exactly what Kathleen Lumley would have liked.